all my crafty friends, and welcome back to Designs by Gaddis. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you found my channel. Be sure to like this video and subscribe. By doing so, you will help others, just like yourself, be able to find my home decor DIY videos. I wanted to make a framed sign for my Valentine's tiara tray. I used a little wooden tray from Michael's and painted it with a homemade pink chalk paint. I'll leave a link in the description below for the how to make chalk paint video. I found this adorable cut file in a bundle I purchased from Design Bundles, and I thought it would be adorable in my framed tiara tray sign. I centered everything and applied the vinyl to the sign. I tried to use my iron to melt the vinyl into the cracks and crevices of the wood, but I just couldn't get it to fit into the little sign. So I decided to use my hot air gun. I simply heated an area with the hot air gun and then used my fingers to press the vinyl into the wood while it was still warm. I will leave a link below to the hot air gun I use and recommend. It has saved me so much time on projects and it's easy to use. The next step was to apply Mod Podge to the tiara tray sign to seal it and protect it. I have used my hot air gun to dry the Mod Podge in the past, but have found that it causes the glue to bubble, so I wouldn't recommend it for Mod Podge. This little framed tiara tray sign is so stinking cute. I have left a link in the description below for the bundle I got the cut file from, in case you're interested. This was a super simple project, especially after I had the sign painted. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel. I upload weekly home decor DIY videos, and you know you don't want to miss any of them. So go ahead and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. I was wanting to make a new tiara tray for Valentine's. I picked up 2 plates from Dollar Tree a while back because I like the shape of them. I also picked up a couple of banister railings from Lowe's a few weeks back. I was originally going to make candle holders, but I decided to go ahead and use it to make this tiara tray. Since I am using plates and not having to paint anything, these could also be used to serve food. I took the banister outside and cut it down so it would hold the top plate to the bottom plate. I then used antiquing wax to stain it. I found the center of the bottom plate and applied a large dab of E6000 to the plate and to the center of the wood. I used hot glue around the edge to hold everything in place until the E6000 has time to set up. This usually takes about 24 hours. After I attached the wood to the bottom plate, I did the same thing for the top plate, except I glued the bottom of the plate to the banister. I wanted to add a handle to the top plate. I used another piece of the banister and cut it to the length I wanted. I applied the same antiquing wax as I used before to stain the wood. I found the center of the top plate and used E6000 and hot glue again to attach it to the top plate. I had this drawer pull in my stash and decided to add it to the top of the wood. I did this the same way using E6000 and hot glue. This is my best and favorite tiara tray I have made so far, and I just love it. This was a pretty simple tiara tray DIY. If you want to give it a try and have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I read my comments and reply to all of them. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel. I upload weekly home decor DIY videos, and you know you don't want to miss any of them. So go ahead and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Today I will be showing you how I created this cute Be Mine mug using a Dollar Tree mug. The first thing I did was open up Design Space and added a square the size I wanted for the mug. Then I clicked Add Text and typed out my saying. I wanted to use a Ray Dunn inspired font but couldn't remember the name. I clicked on my browser and went to wordmark.it. You can use this free website to see what your words will look like with any font loaded on your computer. I found the font I wanted, Kitchen Home. I can't remember where I got this font from, but I know it was free because I never pay for fonts. I went back to Design Space and found the font and applied it to my wording and sized it to fit my square. Since this was a small cutout, I found a piece of scrap black vinyl and applied it to my mat. I then sent the cut file to my Cricut. This was a small cut, so it didn't take long to cut it out. After the vinyl was cut, I removed it from the mat by pulling the mat away from the vinyl. This helps to keep the vinyl from rolling, usually, but as you can see, mine rolled anyway. I trimmed the vinyl, weeded it, and applied it to the transfer paper. I used rubbing alcohol and a paper towel to remove any dirt and oils from the cup. This helps the vinyl to adhere to the mug better. I applied the vinyl to the mug, making sure the lettering was straight, and then removed the transfer paper. I used a thin piece of fabric and my iron to heat the vinyl and help it to adhere to the mug. And that was it. This is a simple DIY and can be used on so many different objects or given as a gift. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel. I upload weekly home decor DIY videos, and you know you don't want to miss any of them. So go ahead and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. I needed some pink chalk paint and didn't have any on hand, so I decided to make my own. I only needed a small amount, so I took the recipe I found online and cut it down. What you will need to make a small amount of chalk paint is 2 tablespoons of baking soda, 4 tablespoons of paint the color of your choice, and 3/4 tablespoons of water. I wanted a light pink paint, and all I had on hand was Diva Pink. It was a little bright for the side I wanted to paint. So I added the Diva paint to a clear plastic cup. I didn't measure the paint because the bottle was equal to the amount of paint I needed. I had only used a very small amount out of it. To lighten it up, I added a little white paint. I used a measuring spoon and added the baking soda to the paint, and then used it to measure out the water. I used a plastic fork to stir the mixture and remove the clumps. I stirred until the mixture was smooth. The color was still a little brighter than I wanted, so I added more white paint to the mixture and continued to stir. And that was it. The mixture was a little more chalky than I liked, so next time I will use a little less baking soda. I added the mixture to a little airtight container from Dollar Tree and used it to paint this cute little tiara tray sign. I'll leave a link in the description to the tiara tray DIY video. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel. I upload weekly home decor DIY videos, and you know you don't want to miss any of them. So go ahead and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching. Until next time, happy crafting!